Today we're making a delicious dessert that's incredibly easy to prepare because it's completely no-bake. It has a simple cookie base with a creamy coconut layer on top, finished with a famous chocolate candy. Stay with me because I'm sure you're going to love this recipe. To get started, let's put half a cup, or 113 grams of butter, and 1/3 of a cup, or 53 grams of chopped white chocolate into a bowl. We'll heat this in the microwave in 20-second intervals, stirring until it's completely melted and smooth. White chocolate can burn easily, so those short 20-second bursts are really important to ensure it melts evenly. Let's set this mixture aside to cool for a few minutes. We'll need 220 grams of cookies, which will give us about 2 cups of fine crumbs. I'm using these cookies that have light, crispy layers with a sweet filling. Depending on where you live, these might have different names. In some places, they're called wafer biscuits, wafer cookies, or even cream wafers. If you can't find these specific ones, don't worry. You can use any cookie you prefer, and it'll still turn out great. I'm using a food processor to crush them, but if you don't have one, you can use a blender with short pulses or put them in a sturdy bag and crush them with a rolling pin until you have fine crumbs. Transfer the crumbs to a bowl and pour in the melted butter and white chocolate mixture. Stir everything together until it feels like wet sand. Now let's transfer this mixture into a 6x6 inch pan, or 15x15 centimeter pan, that's already lined with parchment paper. Spread it out evenly and press down with a spatula until you have a compact layer. We'll put this in the fridge to chill while we make the next layer. In a large bowl, add 1 cup, or 160 grams of chopped white chocolate. Melt this in the microwave in 20-second intervals, stirring each time until smooth. Once it's melted, we're going to add half a cup, or 120 grams, of coconut milk. Make sure your coconut milk is at room temperature or even slightly warm. Don't use it cold because that'll make the chocolate harden. Stir it in gradually until it's fully combined. Next, add 3/4 of a cup, or 170 grams, of room temperature cream cheese and mix well. If you love the texture of coconut, you can add half a cup of finely shredded or desiccated coconut here to give the filling some texture. I prefer mine to be completely smooth and creamy, so I'm leaving it out, but it's totally optional. We'll also add 1 teaspoon, or 5 grams, of vanilla extract. If your cream cheese leaves a few small lumps, you can use a hand mixer to get everything perfectly smooth. An immersion blender or a regular blender works great for this too. Now, in a small bowl, combine 3 tablespoons, or 45 grams, of room temperature water and 1 7-gram packet of unflavored gelatin powder, which is about 2 teaspoons. Sprinkle the gelatin over the water and stir it to dissolve. Let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes so it can absorb the water and turn into a firm gel. Once it's set, microwave it for just 10 seconds to melt it. Be careful not to overheat it, as that can make the gelatin lose its strength. It should be liquid and clear with no lumps. Pour the liquid gelatin into our coconut mixture and whisk it immediately so it incorporates perfectly. Now pour this over our cookie base. The texture is a bit liquid right now, so we can't add the decoration yet. Let it chill in the fridge for about 30 to 40 minutes or until it's just firm enough to support the weight of the topping. While that chills, let's cut 8 Raffaello chocolates in half. If you don't have these, any other chocolate will work. Once the coconut layer is firm enough, place the 16 halves on top of the creamy layer. Put the pan back into the fridge for at least 4 hours to let the filling set completely. After it's fully set, remove the dessert from the pan and cut it into 16 perfect squares. Some people are a bit hesitant about using gelatin, but as you can see, it's very easy to work with and gives a great result. The filling stays creamy but is firm enough to cut easily. These should be stored in a closed container in the fridge for up to 3 or 4 days. And that's all. Delicious coconut squares with a cookie crust and a creamy center. If you like this recipe, please leave a like and subscribe for more quick and easy desserts. See you next time.